being like really good at losing weight, actually trying to work then off it. So then on Saturday when I had the drug cast, I literally, the worst hangover of my life Sunday. The worst that I'm like, I look at alcohol like it's poison now. I'm like, okay, I get it now. I get why people don't fucking drink.
Yeah.
But then I'll feel like, once the shot comes in, I'll be like, yep, that's it, boys. We drink it forever. We never going back.
Nah, I'm gonna go back to not drinking at all anymore after lockdown. Just because I always did it, and right now lockdown, you know, there's nothing to do.
Ooh, okay, no, I'm not gonna take that.
Well, you're not gonna take that, but I'm gonna take that.
When we go to Will's house and he fucking craps open that wine, you're gonna be straight in on that wine.
No! That after lockdown, I'm not. No, I won't. I won't. Big reason because I want to lose weight, and alcohol has not helped me with losing weight.
The fuck do you mean you want to? You've lost so much weight already.
I haven't though. It might look like that because the zoom camera is really flattering, but
it's definitely not the fucking zoom camera because I've seen your stream and I feel like I've complimented you normally, but I'm at the point where you fucking lost so much weight in such a short amount of time that I was like, what the fuck? You definitely don't need to. You don't. You look. I don't think you realize that, but I get that. I feel like that's the thing when you're on camera every day. You don't see the change.
She's gonna say thank you, and she's not gonna believe you.
Fucking dumb bitch. I know, because I messaged her, but it's like, this is the camera, Nikki. The internet, not the internet, but the being like, I feel like, you know, being an actor. We're not actors, but being an actor or in the area, a streamer, where you see yourself every day, you're not gonna notice change. But others will notice change, where it's like I remember when I was like freaking out to Q, she's like, I don't think you realize how much you've lost weight ever since like you've started working out again. I'm like, I literally haven't, so I get it. But shut the fuck up saying that.
I just started running again, and you know when you haven't run in a long time and you're like, fuck me, I'm the most unfit person I've ever met.
Yeah.
It was so sad.
Yeah.
So wait, Rihanna, this was your idea, right? The advice stream?
Yeah, I think we should give people advice, but drunk
I think you know what? At first I was like, giving advice for me, but I think it'll be really good because I think we're all different characters in a way where it's like, Nikki is like, you know, so fucking sweet and wholesome. Rihanna's just a crackhead where I don't know what she's gonna say. And I'm just definitely not sweet and wholesome.
Wait, Rihanna, didn't you say something today where it was like, why are you like this?
Probably.
I don't remember what it was.
I did say something, I think, and you were like, why did you say that? Why did that come out of your mouth?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't remember what it was. But Rihanna sometimes just says stuff that I don't understand why she...
and I'll have to ask the question. Like, I need to know. Like, if I ever get, like... See, this is the thing, Mick. It's like, you've been spared from this for now. But if I ever, like, get, like, high on my own and I, like, text people and I'm like, I have so many questions.
She just comes in my room high and asks me the most random questions. And I'm like, yeah.
Wait, Nikki, do you remember the time I messaged you and I was like, I woke up this morning Rihanna sent me a message and I was like, I can't deal with this. You're making me feel high. What was it, Rihanna? Because I told you to. I was like, dude, I don't know what this means.
That was
I can't.
When she explained what White Claw tasted like, I think.
No, it was that, but there was
that.
Yes, no, and I woke up and it was like the energy she brought to that one sentence. Like I'm like just waking up and it was like she was just ready.
Was it when I asked, because this is one high question I remember, and I was like, okay, so put yourself in this position, right? You're a military wife, you have nothing to do. So you join a choir, you join a military wife choir, which are a thing. And while you're in this military wife choir, like, you get, like, signed at this label and that you, like, produce, like, these songs, right? And then you're listening to these songs back and they've cut you out. And then you realise that you're a really bad singer and they cut you out of every single song. What do? Your whole life is a lie at that point.
Hold on now, you did that. I thought that this was what you said. Was it this one? I've never ever fucking heard. It definitely wasn't, because I feel like military wife in a choir, got that, and then she sounds bad, so she's cut out.
Yeah. And then you listen back to the songs and you're like, wow, I didn't like. like your whole life is a lie because you thought you were good at singing and this was your new career, but really you
exactly. So that was a good example on why she's the crackhead. We got 3 amazing different opinions here. So one of us has to help you. One of us has to have a close
Well,
personality.
I want to know what I asked you though that made you go.
Mate, you can't just casually. I don't even understand what that meant. What is this story? I'm still stuck up about the military wife being a bad choir singer.
I don't know, like, sometimes me and Nikki will be sitting and we'll be watching stuff, and then, like, there was this one time we were sitting and watching stuff, and the cat went to go drink from its water bowl. And I was like, hey, Nikki, what if I just, like, I'm not gonna do it, but what if I just, like, pushed its head down into the water and was like, haha, pranked?
Yeah, but no, it's not just okay. She doesn't just say that. Yeah, like she doesn't just sit there and say that. She reminds me that she said that. We will sit downstairs and the cat will go to the water bowl and she's like, I could push her head in right now so easily, and I just sit there and I'm like,
but it's a funny thought, you know.
Dude, you're actually you're constantly on like some fucking weird vibes that I would love to have. I'm like, the energy that you bring, Rihanna, I want it. I want to bring that, but I can only bring them in small doses. But Rihanna's just living on a different planet. She's constantly like, let's fucking go, boy. Listen to this new theory I have.
Yeah. Because I feel like, I don't know, I like to ask people them, but I feel like sometimes I feel like I annoy people when I ask them things.
No, you don't annoy me, don't worry. I just most of the time don't know what to answer.
I'm asking you weird questions.
I've never seen a perfect friendship or explanation of the friendship by Brianna. She'll say something and I'm like, I want to talk to you, but I don't know what answer to this sentence that you have typed to me. And I'll be like, that's the thing, like when it happened before, I said to Nikki, I was like, I was dying at Rihanna, but I'm like, what do I say to this? What type of, what vibes is this bitch on?
Honestly, like, just being honest, and, like, cause, like, if you're like, oh, I like you, aren't, like, asking me these questions, like, you know, earlier you were like, oh, you know, the Attack on Titan people like you, they think you're really nice. Like, that was really nice to hear, like, I just like it when people say nice things, you know?
Oh, they love you so much.
I like talking to you, Minx, but I feel like I annoy you sometimes.
You don't annoy me. I'm you know what? I'm just terrible at replying. Same with fucking Nikki. That's the thing. That's why I think me and Nikki got so close. We're so bad at replying because it's not like we do have a lot of people where it's like, but the social battery, and I'm like, you're the one person I check for, but then I'm like, that's why you're my favorite, Rihanna, because I'll miss some DMs from people and I'll forget to respond, but you will text me back after and I'm like, oh, this message again. And that's what I like about you. You just like the crackhead vibe. It's like you'll think of a different sentence and you'll bring it up and I'm like, oh, I missed this. It's always like, I'm really glad I met you, Red. I really fucking am. I'm like, I remember in America, like we're definitely way closer than we are now. You're definitely one of my closest friends now. I remember we've talked for a good bit, but like, now we can't close.
I want to watch What We Do in the Shadows with you. That's my energy. I showed it to Nikki.
Oh yeah, you did.
That's my energy. See, someone in chat gets it. They're saying my ADHD brain vibes with that. I think that's why I'm like this. Yeah. Because my brain just doesn't settle on like one thing.
And we won't have you any other way.
Exactly. Rihanna and I. Oh my god. I woke up from a nap yesterday and I felt so anxious and bad. And I went into Rihanna's room and I was like, Rihanna, I feel very anxious because of this and that and that. And Rihanna was just like, alright, get in the car, we're going shopping! Not really, but we just went to a trip because I felt anxious. And that was really sweet.
Yeah, we went to go get food. Like really late. I was like, let's go. We're
like
this
1
a.m. thing. We're going.
Yeah. That's so cute. That is so cute.
Yeah.
It's from Amazon. Wait, we all need to get cups for D&D.
We do.
This is my...
I keep forgetting.
What's that? Hello?
Oh, good.
What? Sometimes I like drop things and he's like, are you okay?
From the other room. Yeah, no, all good. Anyways, should we start with the advice?
Oh yeah.
Yes, I'm drinking. I'm a little bit tipsy, I guess.
I'm a lightweight. I am already to. I had one shot.
75.
I didn't
Yeah, I'll
even.
swing downhill with
I'm
Tommy.
so glad that we're on this. I wasn't gonna say it. I'm definitely feeling that one shot, and I tried to chug my White Claw. I'm only halfway through, but when it was like, let's all drink, I was like,
Why
yes,
do I
babe.
like what? Okay, but the first sip of White Claw is the best sip, and then it kind of goes downhill from there.
That's true.
Because when
That's
you first
true.
taste it, it's really refreshing, and then yeah.
I
it's
literally
not.
only drink it because it's like, no sugar, no like 95 calories per thing. So it's like,
Oh, someone said advice on toxic friends. I would say, if they're not making you happy, just walk away.
On what?
Toxic friends.
Yeah, 100%.
Because I used to stay around. I used to be that bitch who would stay around and be like, no, I'll change for you,
They'll
and
get
then I
better,
realized that
it's
walking away
alright.
was better for you.
I think what's tough about that though is like I've had a toxic friend, but a lot of them can rope you back in. You will have
Tobias, I saw what you said, and I will tell her. Thank you so much.
like they're so toxic where it's like it's easier to say walk away than it is.
Oh yeah.
But you will realize in the long run, like you'll find better friends over time that treat you better. So right now, like try walk away, but if you can't, just know in the future you'll find someone who treats you how you want to be treated.
What I also can say about that is remember the person you want to be. And a big way to be the person or be able to become the person you want to be is to surround yourself with the right people for you. And if you are surrounded by toxic people, you might turn into a toxic person, or you might never be able to express yourself or to become the person you want. And, in that way, just think about who you want to be, and if the friendship that you have right now is going to get you where you want to be. And
True.
if not, then it's
How
better.
do I walk away?
I do feel like,
Friends
because
that
like,
have
meeting
been
Minx and
friends
Nikki,
since
like
I
they're
was
good
born.
people. Like, although I rag on Minx, it's because I love her. I call her a whore because I love her. She's fun to rile up.
Wait,
I
what
like
the
watching
fuck?
her go.
I thought we didn't like each other. I
Yeah,
thought
no,
we
we hate each other, fuck you.
But you were rivals.
Where did she get her jumper? She got it
getting
from
mixed
hell.
feelings here.
fuck did you just say to me? What the fuck did she say to me? I didn't even hear what you said, but I'm offended because of the
From
attitude
hell.
in your tone. Wait, so is there an advice list you're following, or do we just give advice?
no,
to
I'm
chat?
just
Ask from
looking at
chat.
my
There
chat.
is no
So I would say,
problem
because
with it,
your
so
chat's
it
move
is
faster
okay.
than mine.
I
So
need
with
to go
you,
to sleep
I'd say
now,
look,
so good
just
luck.
anyone that
I
highlights
will
or I
try
guess
to leave
donates to
the
you.
stream
Oh,
for
that's
sleep
good. Yeah, if you want to really
But
get
I
it.
will
Okay, someone
probably
said
come back
advice
in
on
like
coming
1
out.
hour LMAO.
So I have a story about coming out because so my mum
Advice
is the
on
type
how
of
to deal
person
with
that
hate because you're
She's a-
LGBTQ.
she's my mum. Nikki knows. I love my mum, but like when I was about to come out, she was very against like bisexual people, and she was like she didn't really understand because she didn't understand it. Like she just didn't understand like being bi. She was like, I get being gay and I get being straight, but like isn't being bi like really greedy? Like you can't have more than one. You
I
can't like,
have
both.
family that thinks the exact same thing.
Yeah. And like there's one thing that she said to me and like she's always said, oh, that was a joke, but it's like always stuck with me. I'm not gonna say it on stream, but it wasn't very nice. But I would honestly say that I'm happier now, like with everyone like knowing, that I am bi than I was, being scared of coming out. Because like my mum loves me now and she accepts me and she, she's more understanding now. But I think people just don't really understand a lot of the time. Like a lot of old people just don't understand.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. I feel like especially in Ireland, because it's very not all Christians. I made a mistake earlier saying fuck Christians. That was more of a joke. I'm just always against them because I was raised in a
Advice
Catholic
on how to be
school.
happier.
Coming on, but that's why I just say Christians. But there obviously some aren't. The advice I'll give you is not advice. It's more what I did. Because this is gonna honestly might be as bad. Because I get to express yourself, say it straight away. But if you are in a toxic household that doesn't accept it or will hurt you in it, this sounds horrible. But the internet can be your savior. Have relationships online with people like that. I just don't want people endanger themselves and like, because I feel like everyone's like, yes, come out, be proud, but people forget there are toxic households where they will get abused from that. They will get kicked out, even if they're young. Even if they're young, they will get kicked out. So when you hear advice like just come out, you make sure you understand your surrounding and your household. The internet, I feel like the internet is a safe zone. You can be whoever you want. Express yourself then, and then when you're old, when you can do what you want, think of it in the way like college is coming. I know it's a few years off, but hide yourself to the family if they're being toxic. Fuck those guys, that's grand. You can express yourself on the internet. So it's like my family wasn't like that, but it was more so my friends and everything that I didn't even realize my sexuality until I was like fucking 21. So it's totally up to you when to come out, but don't feel pressure because everyone's like, just do it, be yourself, it'll make you happy. You need to remember, base it on your environment. But once you have your own environment, once you're old, to be safe, express yourself any way you fucking want.
Yeah, because someone asked, like, how do I ask my friend to prom, but I'm a lesbian and I can't take a girl to prom. Like, if you think your family's like toxic and that would be a bad thing for you, I would just take your friend to prom, like, and say it's as a friend.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, that's good. Even something like that, even though you're not being like, you can't kiss her or do that, it's like you still get to spend time with her and you're not gonna be like feel shit around it. But
your
it's like,
parents aren't gonna go to prom with you. Like, you can do what you want while you're at prom, but like you can just be like, I'm just going with a friend.
you don't have to be honest to anyone. You don't have to be honest with everyone until you're ready in a comfortable setting to be honest with everyone in your life. Did you say your thing, Nikki?
Well, for me, it has always been, for me coming out, it has always been a thing because my mom, as much as my mom never really cared. Because she was always, my mom always joked about, I wish I liked women because men suck. So for me it was always, I never put a label on my sexuality, and I still don't really do, but when people ask me, I guess I have to, I feel like on the internet now, I feel like I have to give them an answer, but I am always like, you have all the time you need to figure out who you are. If that is not the person that you think you are, that is completely fine. You can change it and explore it and figure it out. You have all the time. And the thing with me was, I never felt the need to come out, because for me it was always, I like whoever I like, and if you're not okay with that, get out of my life. But I am also in a situation, I moved out of my parents' apartment with 17, so I didn't have to deal with my parents. I moved a lot around. I've met so many people, so I had the I guess advantage to choose my friends from different places, and if I didn't like them, I could just say goodbye, because I will meet the next people and I will find new friends. So for me it was always a thing of, if you don't like who I am, well, okay, but I also never really came out, because for me it was always just, I like whoever I like. So yeah, I never came out. I never went somewhere and said, hey, this is who I am, and it might not be the norm, but if you I would like you to accept it. I was always like, yeah, she's cute, I like her, I have a crush on her. And people were like, oh, okay, I guess. And if they weren't, then I was like, okay, I mean, if you don't respect my decision, then I don't need you in my life. So
that is actually pretty good advice. I kind of agree with that. Like, I don't like, not necessarily the same thing, but it's like, I don't like labels on myself. It's like, it doesn't matter what I am. It's like, it's all about liking. Me and Rihanna did pick the advice from our stream now. So I think that's what my mom said. If we go in a circle where next, Nikki, you pick someone from your chat.
Good idea.
Okay.
Because I was watching your stream before, Minx, like before I started, and you were saying about, like, you have to like a specific girl, and like, I know that you like me, Minx. Like, okay.
Wait, hold on. Is it bad that I already need to pee already?
Yeah, don't break the seal. You'll need to pee like forever.
No, I need to pee so bad. I drank this much water. It's fine.
Right. Yeah, okay, I guess you can go pee. Oh.
I didn't hear her either.
I didn't hear her either. That was weird.
Alright, should I just start my advice?
Yeah, you pick someone.
Okay.
Advice on how to tell
Well,
your
someone
parents you're
donated to me
dating someone.
earlier. That was the first one because I already got a few. Advice on how to be happy.
Is
I'd
there a
say
way
like
I can
take
send a
don't
longer
have such a huge
question?
expectation
I
on
need
being
some
happy
advice, but the
because I feel like
question is a bit long-winded.
if you're like, oh, I'm not happy, there's something wrong with me, like it makes you sadder. I would say just like take every day, like as it comes, and try and do things that you love doing. Like try to do something new, like every day. Like, you know, if you're struggling, like when I have depression, like sometimes I struggle to like, struggle to like shower or like
Hey,
eat
Nikki,
properly.
you're super
Like I would
cool
say
and
just like
very,
every
very
day, just like
valid.
attempt
This
to,
also goes
you know,
for any of my
maybe shower or like, you know,
LGBTQ
attempt to play a
friends.
game with your friends,
In
you know.
chat, it's my friend's
But
birthday
don't be
tomorrow
like,
and
I
you
have to be
wish a
happy right now because
birthday
everyone's
to
expecting it, because it's
NK.
just not gonna help you.
Pronounce just the individual
Yeah,
letters.
What about you,
it's-
Nikki?
I mean, I totally agree with. You don't have to be happy for other people. Oh, wait. Talking about that, I'm sorry, but that is like a thing that just came to my mind that I want to rant about. Rihanna, do you know these
What?
most of the time boys who are like, be happy for me. Like, do it for
Oh,
me.
yeah, for
be
me,
happy
just
for
for
me.
me.
And it's like, I don't have to do anything for you. I have to be happy for myself. Okay? Don't be happy for anyone else. Be happy for yourself. What personally, this is very personal though, what personally helped me is finding out what made me happy, and for me personally it's helping people. That's why I stream on Twitch, that's why I want to become a psychiatrist. It makes me happy to help people. And whenever I wake up on a bad day, I will still I will still allow myself to have a bad day, because we're all human. We all have bad days, and that is completely fine. I don't know what I can tell you about I guess just happiness in the long run is figure out who you want to be. What is the most perfect self that you can be? Remember that nothing is perfect and you can never be perfect, but work towards the perfection that you want to achieve. It gives you a purpose. It will always change because you change as a person. So if, you know, as you grow, your thoughts of how to be perfect or what perfect for you is changes, which gives you a purpose to keep on going and working towards it. But also remember, you will never ever achieve perfection, because perfection is not a thing. Perfection is not a thing. There's no such thing as perfection. There's not a single thing on this world that is perfect, and you need to remember that. That's what I can tell
Except for you.
Ah.
No. That kind of did throws points aside, but I completely like agree on the same thing. Was it like what will make me happy, or
Yeah,
like give
tips
advice
on how to be happy.
I think the thing is you will this oh god, I almost just said you will never be happy. But I think
No, it's true. It's true.
It is,
We're never going to be
Thanks
completely
for giving
happy.
people advice.
if you look at someone that you
Also,
think
whenever
has
you can
everything you
show
want,
Zuko.
there's something else that it might. I might look at someone and I'm like, they have everything I want, but they will want something else. That even if you hit goals that you think will make you happy, is someone who has hit the goals that I thought, this is my dream, this is everything I want. There will always be something new. So I think the important thing is to live in the moment. Surround yourself with what makes you happy. Even if it sucks, even if you're sad, 20 hours of the fucking day, depression fucking sucks. Surround yourself with people that will make you happy. Find a way, even motivation, it's hard. That question is hard. I don't even know.
It's a hard
That's so
question.
weird,
Yeah,
because,
it's
like,
because
I've always been like, because like even Nikki's like, I've always been like, oh, I'd love like Minx is so cool, like I'd love to have a chat that like shit swears at me and is like, I don't know, Minx is doing good, and then Minx is like, I'm also sad.
yeah, that everyone is sad,
Sometimes.
and that is the reason why this is a hard question, because no one is completely happy. If like Ming said, if you think someone has everything, there's something that they are not okay with in their life, because we all have different baggages. We all grew up differently. We all have to face different challenges. if you think, oh, I want to become a big Twitch streamer, make my money by streaming with Twitch, remember, there's always these people who will sexualize you and who will stalk you and who will say horrible things about you. With everything good comes something bad, but that is what makes life interesting. If everything was good, nothing would be good because it would be
That's
boring
actually the
and just
best.
yeah.
I'm taking that advice. Oh my god, if that's true, if everything was good, you just get bored.
Yeah.
There needs to be bad to level out the good. Oh my god.
100%.
Oh my god, that should be a quote.
I don't know. I feel like if I was a billionaire and everything was good, I wouldn't be bored.
No, there would still be things that would bother you. Like I am so happy with being a Twitch streamer, but in my personal life behind me, I still have so many things. You can be a billionaire, but you can struggle with your weight and be unhappy with your weight. You know, you can be a billionaire and your family could be horrible to you. And you
can be a billionaire and all your friends know you're a billionaire and want to be your friend because you're a billionaire, and you're going to question, oh, who wants me for this and that? There's always going to be issues with what you think true happiness is. There's always going to be some fault in it.
Exactly. So, you know, and that is the thing. No one is truly happy. Of course, we are happy. Like, overall, if someone asks me, "Are you happy?" I say, "Yeah." You know, I'm in a place in my life where I don't have to worry about money as much as I used to. I can afford meals, which makes me happy because I didn't have that before, and I was struggling with that. So now I have that, and I'm happy. But I still have other issues that don't make me happy. If someone asks me, "Are you happy with your family situation right now?" I say, "No, I'm struggling." You know, it always depends on in what perspective you look at your life. And it is important to give yourself the time you need and to be sad sometimes. I feel like, especially, like, I feel like we, as women and as people on the internet and as people in public life, we often mask our sadness, and we often, like, I can cry for hours, and then I realize, oh, I have a stream in an hour. I put on makeup, I put on my act, and I'm, "Hi guys, how are you? Let's have a fun stream." And obviously I talk to my chat and I tell them, "Hey, I've had a rough day," but not always, you know. And you need to remember, like, I feel like we often swallow our sadness, which is good sometimes, but you need to let it out.
Or then when you open up and it's like, but you're in a place that, like, you're the luckiest person ever. You can work from home. You don't have to worry about a job. You're sitting here with everything you wanted. It's like, and that's what makes it so much tougher to open up to. It's like, if you're looking at, like, us right now and you're like, oh my god, that's my dream job. They have everything I want. You need to remember there's always baggage behind everything. I mean, I'm not like, I feel like right now I'm really good in life, but, you know, I know Nikki that I won't even get into, but I'm like, I wish it sucks. It does fucking suck. And it's like, if you think, like, it's happiness, no one will ever find true happiness, but you can be very happy in the moment, and that's important.
Exactly.
God, that was a really fucking tough one, though. I'm like, I keep racking my brain for the right answer, but there really is no.
No, there is, like, for all the advice that we're giving, we're obviously telling you our experience and what we do. We're not perfect. Like I said, nothing is perfect. Our advice might not, like, help you, but maybe there's some things that you can pick up on that you think, hey, that's something that I can try. Anyways, Rihanna, you're next.
Am I? Was it not?
Or are you
No,
next?
it's you next.
No, I think it's Rihanna.
No, it's Rihanna, yeah.
Oh god, I got a bit of a. This one stresses me out.
Wait, you don't have to use it stresses yourself out.
No, but it stresses me out because it's like kind of like.
If you don't know how to answer,
I feel like I need to answer this one because it's bad. Like, advice and attention from older men you don't know. I'm 13 and get a lot of it, and it makes me increasingly anxious and uncomfortable. Like, who for starters, like, where is this happening? If this is happening online, block these people, please block them. If it's happening in person, you need to tell someone about it because you're 13.
Yeah, it's
And
very
you're-
good that
you're
you
main-
notice
yeah.
that. It's very good
Yeah,
that you
it's-
notice that, though.
That's what I
it's-
was going to say. It's so
Yeah.
fucking good that you. I remember.
Yeah,
on
when-
like at 12. I'd be like,
Exactly.
hey, what's up? Oh, you like me? I get attention.
Yeah, right. Oh, you're an older man and you like me. Hey, and it's like it's not
Realize that
okay.
I'll be kicking like a fucking like I don't know if chat doesn't even know what kick is, but I'd be like, they'd give me attention as a loner. I'd be like, oh my god, this is my future husband for the rest of my life. Like the fact that you realize that you're already a step ahead. Congratulations. It's exactly what Rihanna said. If it's online, block and let people know in your community.
Yeah.
Like if there's any, but then if it's in person, fucking tell someone as soon as possible. And if it's something where you're afraid
Like-
that they're gonna judge you, find someone you feel comfortable sharing it with.
Definitely, because society tells like women especially that they should just be like you should just be nice to people giving you like attention, and you have to just be like, oh, thank you, you know, like smile. No, if someone's making you uncomfortable, you tell them you're making me uncomfortable. Step the fuck away from me. Like you don't have to be polite to people that are making you uncomfortable.
That's the thing. Like I personally, as a 13-year-old, I was terrified of all. Like it's easy to say tell them that they make you uncomfortable. I know it's hard to tell people that they make uncomfortable. If you are a 13-year-old and you talk to people a lot older than you, that is not okay. And I know that, like, we all know that from experience, because I know as a person that grew up on the internet, it's way too normalized. Discord is the worst thing on this planet, and if you are 13, you are 1, not allowed on Discord, and 2, should not be on Discord. There is so much danger that you can put yourself into, and I know for a fact that there's people out there that will threaten you when you threaten them to block them. Just block them. Don't even tell them that you will block them, because these people know how to manipulate people. These people do that for hours to other people too. So
Do you have any advice
please
on
be
how to
safe.
express
That's why I
yourself
always say,
more?
if you are a minor,
I tend to keep my
don't
feelings
tell
to
your
myself,
age
and I
on the
wanna
internet.
express them
Say you're a
more
minor,
freely.
and if they are not, tell them, hey, I don't want to talk to you. I am a minor and you are not, and it is not okay. Don't
We need
tell
to
your
actually
age on
normalize
the
that, not
internet.
say your age, because I'll be like talking, like it'll come up and chat will just start spamming their ages.
Yeah,
and my mods will be
it's-
like,
yeah,
stop cutting out, and I'm like,
Yeah.
don't do it, but they don't stop. It's like that's actually really good advice. If people are saying their ages, all you need to say is I'm a minor. They don't need to know
They
your
don't.
age if you are a minor. Doesn't fucking matter to anyone. Just say I'm a minor, and that's fucking enough. Otherwise, like that's what terrifies me. Like I feel like I know I can seem like a bitch when I'm like, shut the fuck up saying your age, but it's because it happens so often, and
It's
there's
dangerous.
So
You are
there's
putting
predators
yourself
on
in
the internet.
danger.
There's so many disgusting people that it's more so if we ever yell at you for sharing your age, it's not because we're like invalidate you sharing information. It's because we're concerned about you, because you know. I'm sure we were young on the internet. We know how fucking bad it is. We're older on the internet. We know how fucking bad it is. You just need to be fucking
Because you don't
careful.
realize there are some sick fucks out there who will literally go for you because you're a certain age. Like that's
Yeah.
their thing. It's
And
disgusting. They need help, but
They will
you need to- yeah,
manipulate
just don't-
you. They
Yeah.
will reel
they're
you
older.
in by being nice. Because, yeah, exactly. They have the experience of
doing
talking to
streams
people
like this.
older than you.
It's
They know what to
comforting
do
watch
to
women
talk to
talk
you.
about
They will
real
reel you in. They will be
issues
nice to
and
you.
know
They will
that
give you
myself
the
and other
attention
people
that
have
you need
known
because
these
you are an adolescent.
experiences.
When I was an adolescent, getting attention from older men, that was amazing. But it's not. It's not. It is dangerous, and it can destroy your life. So don't. Just don't talk to, especially older men, but women obviously too. Don't talk to people above, like, you know, to older people when you were a minor, because they know. They will manipulate you. They will tell you once you tell them you feel uncomfortable, they will threaten you. I know that. I've been there, and it is not cool. So please, 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 for the love of God, and of all of the three of us, be careful on the internet, especially if you are young. It's so dangerous. The internet is a very dangerous place. And
It
don't
is.
tell your age if you are a minor. Tell them you're a minor. That's all they need to know. That is all they need to know.
Like Rambo does that. He just goes, "I'm a minor,"
Yeah.
and then that's it. The conversation's over.
Yeah. And that's what it should be. That's how it should be. He's a minor, and that's, you know, don't be weird. Just don't be weird. But people are weird, and that's the problem.
I feel like I'm giving shit. I feel like Nikki's giving me advice. I'll be sitting here like, tell me more, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I'm the one that has to give advice too. God fucking damn. But no, literally, there's nothing exactly what Nikki said. That's all else I have to fucking say on it too. Exactly what Nikki said.
Cool.
All right, who is next?
Minx.
Okay. Let me see. I saw someone said my sister bought an outfit and she likes it, but it's out there. Can you give confidence advice?
Well, she likes the outfit.
Yeah, so she likes
And
it,
she
but
bought
it's
it.
like out there and she doesn't feel comfortable wearing it in public. So can you give confidence advice on that? My advice is gonna see, it's different now for me. I feel like my advice will go in one ear out the other because I wore what I wanted to, and it was like shunned down. It was like ugh. And then when I started fitting into society, that's when I started like making friends. But now I've reverted back, and even though a lot of people are like very judgy, I have the real ones by me, and it took me years to learn. So I understand your sister is young, and she's probably not gonna fucking even listen to this. But because I didn't, I had this advice too, when it was like, just live your best life. But I was like, no, I'm in school. People are making fun of me. And then I faked it and I made friends, but I wasn't happy with those friends. I wasn't myself. I wasn't comfortable. I had friends, but they weren't my friends. They always made me like, it was always ugh. But now I'm just online, so I feel safe, so I can do it. And from that, even though a lot of people, I know, like, I'm not gonna call people out, but people online that are do still make fun of me in that sense. But I'm like, hey, oh, fuck you. Now I have the friends that care about me and love me, and I understand I'm in a safer environment where, you know, it's not school, it's not that jungle, but you will realize being yourself will find you. It will lead you down. It sounds so stereotypical and cringe, but it's like, just be yourself. Don't care what people think.
Yeah.
No, I
Growing
feel like
up.
wearing what you
Oh,
want
no, you-
is much better. Like, yeah, that's pretty much what I say. Just like, if you feel happy in it, fuck everyone else.
In it, love.
You got something to say?
Nikki, you were go on, Nikki. Your turn. You didn't give
Yeah,
advice yet.
Yeah, so growing up, I was a scene kid. I grew up as a scene kid. People always made fun of me, but you know what? I didn't care. Now I do. So I understand. I understand how it feels like now to have, you know, to be insecure about what you wear. But guys and girls and everything in between, you know, these bad bitches that go out and they wear whatever they want and they own it. And these are the people that we look up to. Every time I see someone like that on social media or something, I'm like, yes, you own it. You own it. You look amazing because you know you look amazing. And you know what? I think that's what are the people that we should strive to be. We should be able to go out and wear that outfit. And you know what? If the people don't like it, you're not wearing it for the people. Like, you are not wearing this outfit for the people. You're wearing it for yourself. You're wearing it for yourself, and you look amazing in it. And you know you look amazing in it because it's an amazing outfit. So you know what? Fuck all those people who laugh at you, who point fingers at you. You know what? They don't know. They are sad with themselves and insecure with themselves because they are not, like, they would never wear what they would want to wear because it's not accepted in society. Wear whatever you want. Be that person you want to be. That's what I will preach the entire evening. Be that person you want to be. And we all want to be that confident person that goes out and wears whatever they want and what they feel comfortable in.
Now, Nikki the fucking Inspirer. I'm like, where were you when I was a kid? Where were you when I needed you, Nikki? I had to learn.
I was having these experiences.
To have this. Where were you? Oh god, okay. Oh god.
I think we should take a shot or at least a long chug.
All right, okay. Let's. I did see a message saying where I thought this was drunk advice. So let's. How about this? We'll drink and then. Actually, okay. Wait. Let's have a vote. Should we take a shot in 10 minutes or now?
Now. And then in 10 minutes.
Okay. I'm gonna go get my drink.
Rihanna just wants to get us drunk.
No, okay. We could break up the
I love
advice
her
giving
effort,
tension
holy
with.
crap.
Like, I don't know. Minx, you got any awkward questions left over from the podcast?
I always
that you
have
didn't
awkward
ask?
questions. All right, let me
Yeah,
get my
we
shot.
could do that.
All right, you get your shot.
Are you gonna bring me a shot? Oh wait, should I shot this?
You can. The fireball's probably going to be better for you.
Okay. Yeah, I don't want
because
to.
you're not gonna make that face every time
I-
you do.
Chat. You need to. No, I don't want to. I don't want to tell the story to my chat. I can tell the story to Minx's chat, but not my chat. No, sorry, chat. I
I
won't
love
tell you.
Minx's chat. Like
Minx's
I
chat,
like how
yeah.
they just swear at her. I would love a chat that is 50% Nikki and 50% Minx, and I can just swear at and they swear at me.
Chat, don't swear at me. I have.
Sorry.
You hurt my feelings.
Fight me!
Tell us. Okay. Should I tell chat? Should I tell chat about the night where I drank tequila for the first time?
Sure.
Minx was there, Sophie was there, Rihanna was there. We all know. Chat. I am not a drinker. I am the biggest lightweight that you will ever meet because I never drank alcohol ever. So I had tequila for the first time, and I thought it was so cool to take a shot, lick the salt, bite in the lime. I thought that was so cool, and I just kept drinking shots, and we were talking like we were, we just had our girl talks where we'd just rant about boys, rant about life, just, having girl talk, getting drunk. It has come to it came to a point where I drunk called someone, and it was very embarrassing because I woke up the next morning, makeup gone, which means I have cried. I woke up the next morning, I look around, and I see an empty tequila bottle, chat. I like almost empty.
Wait, was
There's
that
this
my
much
birthday?
left.
That was my birthday.
That was your
right?
birthday.
Nikki, that
and then,
was
like,
bad. I feel like I drank a lot, and that was a lot of tequila.
I'm going to Rihanna's room.
Nikki got upset, and then because when Nikki gets upset, it makes me upset. So we just ended up crying on the stairs. And
We
Nikki
were
was
just
like,
sitting on
"What
the
are you doing?
staircase
Stop
crying.
No, you know what? No, sorry, Nikki, I never told you this, but now that you're open about it, I remember sitting in Discord, right, and Sophie's with me, and we just hear, and we're like, oh my god, we're like, oh my god, is she okay? And it's just silence, and we hear nothing, and then it's like a distant cry where you're not close, but there's just crying, wailing in the background, and we're both well, I was drunk at the time too, but Sophie was only tipsy, and I'm like, I'm so tired, I want to sleep, but I don't want to leave her. Is she good? And then it's we just sit there and call for a few minutes, and then we hear, and then we hear Rihanna go, Nikki, shh, and then it's. And then Rihanna comes back and she's like, no, she's fine. She's just on the stairs. And I'm like, oh god, okay, I'm so tired. I need to sleep. You wish her the best. And then it was I was worried, but at the same time, I'm like, now I look like it was the funniest thing because it felt like a little sitcom. And then the next day, I'm like, please be okay. And then I wake up to a message from Nikki saying, sorry, I got too drunk last night. And I'm like, yeah, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you though. That was an experience that I had to make. I will look back at that a few years later and I'll be like, yeah, I did drunk call someone and I now know what I said, but back then I woke up, I didn't know what I said, and I could have said, because we were talking about it earlier, I could have said the worst things, chat. I didn't even know what I could have said. So, it's okay. It's embarrassing as hell. I am super embarrassed about it, and I will not do it again. I will be more careful, but it's an experience that I had to make to know my limits.
At least she learns.
Yeah.
I'm the type of person that's like, yeah, that was embarrassing. Let's do that again. And then I did it again, and I'm like, okay. But I had a good time.
Should I take the shot?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
cheers. Cheers to embarrassing
Friends are
moments when
all
drunk.
asleep, but I want to drink, so I'm gonna take shots along with you guys.
I feel like I've learned my lesson. I feel like once you do too many times, you just like, even when I'm drunk, sober me will just be like, punch my drunk face and be like, no, stand back. Just don't do that right now. It'll be bad. You'll regret it. But then sometimes your girl do be getting black out and be sending messages she regret in the morning. It's fine.
Yeah.
But no, that was I'm glad you brought like stuff. So it's so funny to think of now. At the time I was worried, but I'm like, now that I know why you were crying over a fucking pathetic boy, now it's funny. At the time it sounded like murder. I was like, oh no, what have we unleashed? Why did she drink tequila? We all here sipping like, why she got fucking tequila, man? Tequila's the death note. You might as well be just writing your sins and everything you want in, and it was a whole bottle. She drank like almost a whole bottle.
Yeah.
So it's like, now I can laugh at it, now that I know it's over.
It's over a
pathetic
boy.
time.
I bowled my eyes out over a boy. What?
Oh, God.
What?
Oh. I want us to almost fucking share. We hate men. That'll upset someone.
Yeah.
We love and hate men. See?
Yeah.
We hate
like, you
everyone.
know,
We hate
still,
immature men that only care about themselves. There you go. There's a little asterisk thingy star.
Who was she crying about? You won't know him.
It was me. No,
Yeah.
I just punched her in the face. You know.
Oh my God.
I think didn't I say that to you once? I was like, can you imagine if I punched Nikki in the face? Like the internet would hate me.
Can you imagine if I punched Nikki in the face? I won't.
I
I
would
won't
thank
even
you,
imagine
but
I
that.
would never.
I'd be like, thank you, that was hot. Do it again.
This is what's happened to her while she's lived with me. This is my fault. She never used to say this.
Wait, okay, I ask my chat every day whenever I'm like, another Sugar Crash meme chat right there when she said that, and then the eyes of me and Rihanna. One of you fuckheads have to do that quick. Do you guys know that meme? Where it's like, that's my favorite meme so far in 2021. I'm addicted
which one?
to it. So it's like, it either goes like someone's either shocked or someone's like scared, but it's like something will happen and then their eyes will go wide, or something weird will happen and they'll zoom in their face and start going, it's a fucking good meme. Wait.
Yes, let's make that.
Advise on friendships because I always feel like I have to be
wait,
nice to
who's-
those people, and that
Whose
makes
chat
me
was that
feel
from?
trapped, and so the friendship doesn't grow.
Oh, my notifications are so far behind. I might have to make a separate one for. Yeah.
I like your name, Amarana.
Do you?
Yeah, I was like, not shocked with it because it fits it. Like, it doesn't sound different from Rihanna. I feel like a duo were so fucking hard to do because people, you know, will always call your old name, but it works with you perfectly.
No, because like,
call you.
because when I was in secondary school, Will used to call me Ranna in that exact tone. So that's where it comes from.
Rihanna.
Ranna.
Oh, it's our chat's turn. All right, okay.
Yeah, it's your turn. Pick one.
Wait, are we on the break for? Are we on the break from it? I sound like a puffer fish.
Wait, I want to listen to it now.
Yeah, that works.
You know, actually, I have a bone to pick with you, Minx.
no.
You know the fucking a bit differently, the fucking bop. That's in my head, and it's been in my head for 2 whole days, and it's your fault.
3.
Wait, I want the pufferfish noise.
That's a good song. That's a good song.
Oh, here we go. Wait. I love this pufferfish.
Oh god, that's right. Oh, I was gonna say, what? Are you playing a song or something?
No, I'm gonna put him in the Discord.
All right. Let me see this. Oh, this is him.
We know the
Oh
pufferfish.
god, ew! I hate
Yeah.
it, dude. All right. So someone said, Oh, there's a few good ones here. I'm trying to pick a good one. Advice on getting motivated. I will just start off by saying I've always found motivation tough in my life. But I've been lucky where, not lucky, it's literally the opposite of lucky, where my family was struggling. So I had to get motivated to, you know, give back because some of my sisters have like issues, mental health issues where they can't work. So it's like, I felt like I always had to be working to do something, which is why I always do that thing where it's like, oh yeah, no, I can't stream, I need work. Where I'm lucky in that sense, where I had to be motivated, that even when I have free time, I need to be motivated. So I don't really think I can give an answer except for saying, I don't know how to do it. I don't know this answer. I've always had to be motivated as a kid, you know, to have family. So I think Rihanna and Nikki might have better advice for this one.
I don't know. I feel like I have to sort of just force myself to do stuff, you know. Motivation. It depends what motivation for what though.
Wait, actually, no. I do have a good one for this. So my old motivation was travel. I remember when like I was working full time because I was always addicted to the internet. My thing would be like, okay, work 6 months, work your ass off. You can afford TwitchCon 2018. You can make it to that. You can meet all your online friends. So I think find something that makes you happy and get motivated towards that. Oh, hold on. There's actually someone talking right now, so I can hear myself. Oh god.
Oh.
You okay?
There's just a really loud thing in my ear right now, so I'm just waiting for it to be done. Oh, okay. I think that that's actually a really good one to talk about. Mods for my next turn remind me of that eating thing one. But no, with motivation, I think if you're really down, find something that will make you happy and constantly work towards that. Like consistently. Like my thing was my online friends. But this was, you know, before it was a streamer, so it was cringe to just not be outside before the pandemic and be with them. But it was like, I'm happy with them. So, I feel like I'm ranting now because that shot is hitting me. But, I'm definitely like all over the fucking place. I'm trying to make a point, but I'm struggling. But yeah, it's more like TwitchCon, events, saving up, pushing myself to work and grind where I can support my family and also afford to fly out to the events is what motivated me. So find something you love and work towards that. It can be someone you want to be better, like you want to be better for them. It can be your dream job. It can be, nothing's impossible in this fucking world. Nothing's impossible, even if you think it is right now because you're in a little, you know, depression hole.
Actually, it's impossible for humans to sprout wings and fly, so don't say nothing's impossible.
Well, actually, dinosaurs existed and now they don't, and they came from reptiles. They transformed, so maybe years from now when we're all dead they can't, so don't say nothing's impossible, Rihanna.
Okay, sprout wings and fly.
I can't because I'm still.
It's impossible.
You know what?
Because it's impossible.
In like 9,000 and million years from now,
you'll be
humans
dead.
will be flying, and they'll be like, "Ha! Remember when those fuckers couldn't fly?" And they'll be stomping on your grave, laughing at you because
because I'm already 419 years old and I haven't died yet.
I'm over you being 419 years old. I still don't fully understand it, and I'm over it. Why don't you just turn 20 already? All right, does anyone else have better advice?
Why did you just turn 20? Or do you want to say anything? Do you want to say something? I'm sorry. Do you have something against 19-year-olds, Mix? No. Okay. I can definitely agree with the I have to stay motivated part, because like I always say on stream, before I started streaming, I used to struggle with money. I had to borrow money from people to be able to afford my rent. I ate rice and soy sauce as one meal because I couldn't afford more for half a year. every day because I couldn't afford more. So for me, it's like, I know where I came from and I know where I don't want to go back to. So I have to stay working, stay motivated, do all these things. But obviously not everyone has that. And what helped me is a schedule.
Yeah. I got one of those.
I have a schedule and I write because it can be very overwhelming when you sit down at the end of the week and you're like, okay, I have to do so much next week and I don't know where to start. Write it down. Schedule it. Say, okay, Monday I'm going to do this and that and the other thing, and then Tuesday I'm going to do the next thing. Write it down in the schedule. Wake up in the morning, the first thing I do is I look at my schedule. What do I have to do today? Okay, I don't have a stream until earlier in the night. Cool, I can chill for a bit. I have a call with my agent. Okay, I'm gonna call him then and then. Cool. It's way, like, I feel like I find it a lot easier to stay motivated and to have a clearer headspace when I have everything sorted. And obviously, this week has been a mess. My schedule has been empty, even though I have so much to do. And that is because not every week will be good. And that is, again, we're human. We're not perfect. And we will have bad weeks and good weeks and bad days and good days. But, you know, overall, the schedule has helped me a lot. Not every week, but most of the time it helps me.
I think what's important in that one is, I'll agree with that, is I'm definitely not as organized as you, where I have a pen and a pencil in my house that I can write down, but I'll have a notepad in my thing where it's like the smallest thing where
Things can't write.
Wednesday, need bleach for toilet. Wednesday,
Yeah.
and I'm like, even if it's spread out your tasks over the week, where every day you have to do something. Where I thought that was a me thing. I feel
No,
like
I
I realized
plan
from
my
TikTok I'm
months
not
too.
unique anymore. But I'll have a thing where it's like Wednesday, get bleach for a toilet, get wipes. Or Monday, get all your food for the week, organize it in the fridge. It can be the smallest of things, but you will feel so satisfied. Even just leaving your bed. I know some people will be running marathons and all this, but you don't compare yourself to other people. You leave your house to get something for... That was the worst thing I realized starting on get bleach. I see people joking about it, but it was literally for the toilet because Kiara blocked it with her fucking shit. So I have to wash it every day now because it still comes up to the top. So no, that definitely was not good.
Get a
But
plunger.
I did, and it's still, like, he said he fixed it and it was good for a week, but now it's just always scuffed. But it's like even the smallest things, like organize your room in a way you want to.
Yeah, your room is
colors.
so organized.
It can be so,
beautiful.
you know what, Rihanna? Your room isn't so good yourself.
I never said it was. Though you said you were organized. I didn't.
I said I like to organize colors. Okay, there's a difference. Look, my room is dark and grey. I have my purple room, all my purple stuff there. I have my kitchen, or I have my orange room upstairs. That's all orange
The
stuff.
clown room. Oh,
No, that's the room
that
I don't
speaks
touch.
to me on a
The
spiritual
spare
level.
room is the orange room. But it can be small things that will keep you motivated.
Yeah, definitely. And, you know, you need to remember, it is good to stay motivated, but you will have bad days. I have days where I cannot get out of bed. I literally have days where I lay in
Sure,
bed
I just throw a coffee
all
at her.
day. Exactly. Rihanna comes into my room in the morning and gives me coffee, and I'm like, thank you. And I go back to sleep. I have my coffee, I go back to sleep because I just can't be bothered with life right now. And that is okay. You need those days. You need the days to recharge. It is so easy in today's society, I'd say, to burn yourself out because you grow up with the idea of I have to constantly work. I have to constantly think about my next move. What do I do next? I need money because we don't get money. We can't afford housing because we don't get enough money. Our salaries are at an all-time low for what we have to pay. Like, living alone is expensive as hell. So we constantly think about, I need work, I need to work, I need to earn money, I need to do this and I need to do that, I need to study to get a good job. Of course you do. But having that on your mind constantly burns you out so quickly that you don't even have to do anything. But if you think about these things constantly, you will burn yourself out. You can procrastinate all day and you will burn yourself out. So remember that you need the days to recharge. But it helps a lot with having a clear schedule and knowing what to do, where you know when you can take days off to just recharge and do what you need to do.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. Even if it's a week, even if it's not just a day, if you're in bed for a week and you're feeling shit, you'll come back a different day. It might be a week from now, a year from now, but you can fucking fight against it. And people forget that you shouldn't, shun yourself for just having a fucking shit day. Even like, I feel like that's the thing. It's like we always compare ourselves to on the internet. It's same with looks, same with body type, same with job, same with different standards, where it's like, just because someone's and Olympics, I'll sit here and I'll be like, I didn't jog. Like when I broke my foot, I'd be looking at people who swam 6 hours a day, ran 6 hours a day, and I'd be like, I can't even do 1 hour, and I hate myself for it. People are different. You are different. People's levels are different. You might have lay in your bed for 1 month straight crying to